Welcome to Unshakable with Human Design, the show dedicated to helping entrepreneurs use human design to shift from hustle to flow without sacrificing results. Come here to become an unshakable human and build an unshakable business according to your human design. I'm your host, Nicole. Hello and welcome to Unshakable with Human Design, everybody. I'm your host, Nicole, and this is something I posted on Instagram because of something I was going through. So I'm going to share with you a little story, and I'm also going to share with you what I wrote that got some really great response on Instagram, and I wanted to share it with you here because this shift, this mindset shift, energetic shift, whatever you want to call it, I think mindset isn't enough. We do have to get to an energetic level. So it really is an energy shift, but it does start with a thought. So I'm going to share with you this thought shift that I would say over the last year has made me tens of thousands of dollars. And I'll give you the reasoning for that, how I can see that it's not for quantifiable. Like I thought the thought and then the money showed up, but how it shifted my energy, shifted what I was able to do and what I was able to call in, and how it's changed my life and my business. And this definitely goes into money mindset. So money mindset is a part of this. And I'm going to share with you how I broke this down. And it's a very simple formula. It's like 2 choices that you get. So I'm excited to share this with you because a lot of times it is the little shifts that we make that have the biggest impact on the lives that we lead. And we think that there's some big secret to quantum leaping. But really what a quantum leap is just the fact that you've committed so much over time that the failures didn't keep you down, that you kept going, and then it all caught up with you where now suddenly you are able to make the money, have the success, whatever the leap is for you, that you're able to make it and you're able to hold it. But most people think that it's some sort of magical formula that suddenly money falls in your lap. But it's really about being able to put your energy behind the things that you're doing. So I'm going to share with you this shift that has been completely life-changing for me. Before I do, I want to welcome everybody who has joined the Human Design Lab. This is our membership that we have if you're interested in human design, if you wanted a easy way to start implementing your design, actually living by it. This is our new membership. The community is already buzzing. There are so many people in it. We have so many amazing new members, and we are so excited to kick this off. This has been in the works for a long time, and I'm so excited about this membership because it's giving everybody the opportunity to jump in and actually use their human design. You don't need to spend thousands of dollars anymore. You can get in and start working with this, and if the way that I teach human design resonates with you, then this will probably be a container that feels really, really good to you. And it's for less than a coffee a day. So please go check that out at nicolelano.me/lab, or you can go over to nicolelano.me/podcast links where you get all of our links to all the things that we do. I hope to see you over there in the lab. So let's talk about this shift. And I'll call it a mindset shift because it is. It is a shift in our thinking. But to be able to hold that thought and not be freaking out while you're thinking it, that's the energetic work and that's the embodiment work. And I do have to say that human design, it's not something that I'm necessarily always thinking about because it's so natural in the way that I operate now. But I do credit human design. While this won't be a human design tip, I know what to trust and I know how to get into action. And I know how I operate. So there is this great trust that I have in myself that allows me to take a tip like this and put it into practice. So let me give you a little background on where I was coming from. So, this happens. There's a lot of things happening in the economy right now. There's a lot of things happening in the world. You've probably heard people say that there's a lot of uncertainty, and a lot of coaches, a lot of people in the industry are feeling how clients have pulled back, how sales are down, conversions are down, ads are costing more. There's all of this fear in the marketplace. Now, I don't really subscribe to that. I recognize that things are there and they are happening, but I'm not going to put my energy into that. But then, like middle to end of May, I had a bunch of really unfortunate things happen in my business. monetarily, things that were counted on not coming through, invoices not getting paid, clients not renewing, people having life events where they can't continue, where it was just like, whoa, oh my goodness, I can't believe all of this stuff is happening. What I wrote on Instagram was the chances that everything could go wrong or everything could go right are exactly the same. So which you put your focus on is your choice. The chances that everything could go wrong or everything could go right are exactly the same. Which you put your focus on is your choice. So it's your choice whether you think, oh my God, this is the end, or oh my God, I bet I can pull through this. What do you choose to put your energy behind? And in that moment, I'm not going to say I didn't freak out. There are bills to pay. There are things that are happening. And I had a launch of the Human Design Lab that was coming up. There were people being paid to run this launch and to put together all of the materials for it. Money is going out more than usual. And then to have something where money stops coming in quite as much. And it's like, oh my goodness, what is happening here? Now, I have a launch coming up, so you'd say you're going to make money off the launch, but it's a low-ticket launch. This is not a $3,000 program. This is not a multi-thousand-dollar mastermind that I'm selling and I could make 2 sales and make everything back. No, not at all. It can cause you to question the choices that you're making. There can be that moment of freak out. And the tools that I have allowed me to process the emotions that were behind it, process the feelings that were coming up, re-regulate my nervous system so that I was able to handle what was happening. And then I get to choose. I get to choose that this launch is going to go well, that everything is going to be okay, and that I have a threshold that I do not go under. That when we talk about the income standard, what is my revenue standard? What's the minimum amount of money that I energetically accept making? Now, I remember when I first heard that concept of setting your energetic minimum on how much money you make. And I was like, that sounds like somebody who just has this established business, has all these things happening, and they can set that. I don't think it's really energy. I remember hearing it, thinking it was lip service. And then I started to do it. And this was a couple years ago. I started to set my minimum. And I have not dropped below my minimum since then, since I really nailed this process. And that little quote that I shared is a huge part of that. Because one, when something bad happens, I don't think that that means that it's going to be more bad things that happen. I'm not going to put my energy into the freak out, not in a toxic positivity way. I'm not going to spiritually bypass the reality that's happening. No, I'm going to honor it by actually feeling all the feelings that I have about it and how scared I was. But then I'm going to choose to see possibility and to align my energy and focus on what's possible. Because anyone who's ever launched anything knows that if you don't have your energy behind it, if I'm not showing up and I don't show up to that masterclass that I'm teaching and I don't deliver, and my energy is in the, oh my God, freak out, I need every sale, this launch isn't going to make me enough money. If I'm in that energy, everybody's going to feel that. It will be a self-fulfilling prophecy. This launch isn't going to deliver me what I need. If I have that feeling entering into it, that will absolutely happen. But if I have this open-hearted feeling of, I will either get the result that I want or the lesson that I need, I don't believe that this needs to make total and complete sense for me to have faith that my energetic minimum will be met and or surpassed. I believe that the right people will end up in this program. I believe that this will be all the things I was hoping it to be. I believe that all the reasons I said yes to this, that I trust my process. The Human Design Lab was something that came to me through response, that I waited out my wave, that I truly sat with it, that I held that and made sure I was following my human design process into this. I did not make a hasty decision. I did not make something that was spontaneous and out of alignment for me. No, I fell back on all of that and said, no, I trust that there's something in this for me, and I'm going to show up 100%. And I'm going to do that by choosing that everything could go right rather than everything could go wrong. I am going to put my focus on everything could go right. What could go right? And I have a process that I go through of really nailing in that belief, really anchoring in and energetically connecting to what I want. Now, a lot of people call this manifestation. Yeah, manifestation, I believe. It's not just money falling from the sky. It's not I think it and then I get it. Manifestation is believing in something so much that you don't have resistance in going after it, that the action that you take can be so fluid and so aligned with what you want that you and the universe are working together to make this happen. That's when your energy is contagious. So when I show up and I'm talking about the lab and I'm talking about how much I love it and how much I can't wait for people to join it, I'm telling people what they can get in it, and my energy is behind it, then I get partnership from the universe through those people connecting with me, through the right people showing up. And guess what? They did. I am so grateful to say that not only did I meet my energetic minimum for the month, I have surpassed it, and it looks like we will go even further this month. It just happens. It happens pretty much every time I do this. I have not gone below my minimum, and there have been other months like this, not quite as catastrophic as May was, but certainly months where I was like, oh my God, like what's happening here? Or unexpected things happen, and every single time something came through and got me through. Why? Because I didn't sit and wallow. I didn't look at it and put my energy into how bad things were and how scared I was and moving through the world in desperate energy. But rather, I put my energy into what can I do and how can I be in response and still be in alignment and be attracting what I want and not accepting that this is going to be this awful scenario that I don't have the ability to get out of. I don't ever accept that. I always believe that things can go way better than I think they can. They can always be better than I imagine. They can always be better than the numbers that are calculated on the page. If I were to run the numbers for what I could make off of a program that's under $100 a month, it looked pretty bad. I did it at the beginning of it. I was like, oh my God, it's not going to happen. I was like, no, I don't choose this. Unexpected things can happen. This can go better than I think. You entered into this, you created this program for a reason. It was brought to you correctly. You made the decision correctly. I choose to believe that this can go better than I ever could have imagined. And it has. So I wanted to share that with you, and I want to ask you and leave you with this. What are you choosing to believe in? Are you believing and putting your energy and focus on everything that can go wrong? Or are you believing in and putting your focus and energy into everything could go right? The chances of both are equally the same. It's where you put your focus and your energy that is your choice. Which are you choosing? I would love to know. Send me a DM on Instagram and let me know how this hit you. I would love to hear your thoughts on this episode and how you choose your thoughts and how you choose where you put your energy and where you focus your energy. And I hope that if you're interested in human design and in diving into using and practicing your human design, not just learning about it, there's plenty of learning in there, but really putting it into action and doing it with a group of people on the same journey with you, I hope that you decide to join us inside the Human Design Lab. You could go to nicolelano.me/lab and learn all about it, or you can send me a DM on Instagram if you have questions. I'm happy to answer them for you. In the meantime, I'm going to leave you for today. Remember, in order to have an unshakable business, you first must become an unshakable human. And human design can help you with that. I hope you join us next time where we can help you further your journey on becoming unshakable with human design. We'll see you in the next one. If you love this episode and you're a fan of the show, please show us the love on iTunes, Spotify, or wherever you're listening to the show and leave us a review. And if you'd like to connect with other entrepreneurs on their human design journey, join our free Facebook community, Human Design for Entrepreneurs. Go to nicolelano.me/podcast links to join the group, book a human design reading with me, or access our free human design resources. We'll see you there.